What's up, guys? I'm going to demonstrate how to do a dime drill, which is a technique to help improve trigger control and also a steady body position. Of course, all three of my firearms have been cleared. The chambers are empty. You want to be sure of that, and also be sure to keep your muzzles pointed in a safe direction. Treat every firearm as if it is loaded, whether or not you know it is cleared. So, for the dime drill, I'm going to demonstrate on these three different weapon systems to show you that it is usable on just about any platform that you would want to try to improve your trigger control with. I'm going to start with the AR, and all you have to do, which is kind of difficult to do it with one person, but you'll figure it out. You just take a dime or a penny, just a coin. You're going to balance that dime on the top of your barrel or your muzzle device. You're going to get into a good steady position, hopefully keeping the dime on top of the barrel. Get into a good body position, get a good hold, and if I had sights, I would have a good sight picture. And then you're just going to squeeze the trigger without making the dime fall off. So, AR is pretty easy. This one's got a fairly light trigger and very easy to pull. Now the AK, this one's not quite as refined. The trigger pulls a lot longer, and the hammer strikes a lot harder, so it's a little bit more difficult to keep that dime on there, but it is still possible. So, again, balance the dime, get a good sight picture, and squeeze. All right. Now, for the last one, it's my M&P Pro. Now, I've got a Burris Fastfire red dot on this, and if you don't have a red dot, that's fine. This one, depending on what handgun you have, can be a little bit more difficult. This one has a very flat slide top, so it's actually pretty easy to use. But if you use something like a 1911 or another handgun like that, where the slide is a lot more rounded on top, it would be a lot more difficult to keep that dime on there. Now, because of that, and because I do have a red dot, the top of the red dot is rounded, so I'm going to balance my dime on top of that eventually. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. Going to get a good sight picture and squeeze. And that is the basics of it. Now, of course, with this drill, it's a little bit easier to have a friend that can balance the dime for you whenever you pull the trigger. Should it fall off, or whenever you're resetting, charging the weapon or anything like that. And you can try it from different positions as well, like standing or sitting, kneeling. I prefer to do it in an unsupported manner. That way I know that I've got a good steady hold on the weapon, and especially being unsupported, any body movement at all will affect that dime. So this is a good way. It's to get practice at home. It's cheap, only costs you 10 cents, and you don't even really have to spend it. And you can do it at any time. So, get to practicing.